And you know what? You might as well keep the applause going because I just got married a couple months ago. All right. Thank you. Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I had a good life. And now my life just got like 0.9 times better. I wish I could tell you that getting married was the most exciting thing that's ever happened to me. But the truth is that my girlfriend and I lived together for just over 3 years before we got married. And I didn't know this at the time, but I did learn it. Marrying your partner that you already live with, that's like wrapping up your own bike and giving it to yourself for Christmas. Like, oh, what have I gone and done now? Oh, it's my bicycle. I really shouldn't have. Of course, giving yourself your own bike would never cost $57,000, so there are subtle differences. But it wouldn't be fair to my wife if I didn't tell you how genuinely happy I am with the decision that we've made. Because I had friends that tried to talk me out of it. The few friends I have at my age that are still bachelors, still trying to live the dream, they said, don't do it! Don't do it, Arch! It's a ball and chain! It's a ball and chain! They tried to portray marriage as the ultimate loss of freedom. And I'm so glad I ignored them because I'm not an expert. I haven't even been married a year yet. But from what I can tell, aside from being generally wonderful, marriage is easily the most liberating thing that's ever happened to me. I'm wearing camping pants right now. Okay? Do you really think that if I were single, I'd be showing up to do the Melbourne Comedy Festival Gala in goddamn camping pants? I promise you I wouldn't. But I'm not single. I'm married. And by law, I don't got to attract a single other person for the rest of my life. And that's freedom. When you could rock up to your gig wearing pants that are so comfortable, the material of which is so light, so airy, so amorphous, that if you put a string on them, you could probably fly them at the beach. That's freedom. Whenever you spend considerable amount of time in anyone's company, there's going to be things about that person that shit you. That's a law of the universe. So when you marry someone, on one level, you have to accept that these things will now shit you for the rest of your life. And so each person has to find a way to come to terms with that. My idea is to learn to love those things, to transmute them into gold, if you will, so that I could love my wife even more than I do. But failing that, my backup plan is to just let them wash through me and just over me like I'm a blade of grass in a windstorm. Just going with it. Have you heard this story about the mighty oak tree? Mightiest oak tree in all the land. But when the storm came, he got blown right over because he was too stiff. He wasn't flexible at all. But the little blade of grass next to him, no problem at all. He just went with it. Let me know when it's over. And you can imagine when I do this in the middle of a heated argument, what a soothing effect that has on my wife. Whoa, it's really whipping around in here tonight. Oh, it calms her right down. Last time I did it, she got so calm she didn't speak for 3 days. At least I don't think so. She was at her sister's. Thank you very much, everybody. That's a lot of fun. Good to see you again.